Hey traders, a quick one here on nat gas, gold, silver and crude oil, starting with natural gas. So what do we have at this point? So price is pushing lower and has been pushing lower since we had a confirmation of head and shoulder pattern with this nice 382 candle happened at the termination zone. Now I go back to the bigger time frame in a moment, but let's look at the smaller time frame. So price is pushing lower and we did not get any sort of signal yet. Price is about to hit the double bottom rejection zone. It did not hit yet, but we are still in a buying area. So what I'm looking for, if we have a good next candle that closed as a bullish engulfer, in that case I'm expecting some bounce from here. I won't be looking at big reversals here because price is pushing lower for now, and the maximum I'll go 1 or 2 ATR for my targets, and I keep my stop loss below this rejection area. If we have a push down to this rejection zone, in that case we will have a valid double bottom pattern, and then I'll look for pin bars or 382 candles or a green candles only once the price hit the zone right here in yellow. So if the price did not hit the zone right here and then we get a next bullish engulfing pattern, I'll expect some bounce and then it might push back down. So I won't be holding on with my trades unless I see a very strong trend. So keep looking for these conditions. Once I see this condition, I will take my trades, and if the price, let's say, dramatically push lower, and if we have a break and close below this low, in that case the price will turn bearish and I'll only look for my sell trades with conditions after the retest of this zone, and after a new low we can get a pullback, and then I'll look for my normal pullback conditions and keep on taking shots until we hit the next level of support, which I'm gonna mention in my upcoming videos if we broke below this zone. Now coming back on the larger time frame. So if you remember, its price is still in an uptrend. The reason I'm saying it's an uptrend because the price has not broken below this area from quite a while now, and looking at that, until the price breaks and close below this zone, only then we will have a new low and a start of a new downtrend. And also, if you remember, I've said that we had a head and shoulder pattern bearish played out a couple of days ago with this bearish candle, and that is my entry number 1. If you are my student in my MMTU course, you know the entry from the termination zone. Now the second entry, the second way of entering the trade is once we have a break of the termination zone right here. In that case, once we have a break of this termination zone with one big red candle on daily time frame, in that case the second entry will play out, and right at the break of the termination zone we have our entry. Stop loss can be above the rejection zone. Take profit wherever you want to take it. So that is what I wanted to tell you guys, and keep an eye here for these conditions as well. So right here on capital.com, I don't want to confuse you. If the price hit this zone, I'll still look for my buy condition, but for now I'm still looking for sell trades. If we have a pullback of few candles followed by bearish engulfing pattern, I'll still go short. And if you're looking at this bearish engulfing pattern, this is not one of my entry conditions, so a heads up here, I won't be taking this as an entry. So keep an eye here. Once the price hit the zone below, I look for buy condition here on this platform. For now I'm just looking for conditions on my Oanda, as I have my live account here on Oanda. So once I have condition there, I'm going to take my long trade. For now I'm looking for conditions. Again, the next buy trade will be from this area or above this EMA. Once the price break and close above this EMS, we have a good condition. Either way, it happens here or it happens on the other platform. Now we also have a nat gas storage report right here tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. UK time. So at that time we can expect some good moves out of nat gas, as I've seen the nat gas reacts from these news events nicely most of the time. So I'll be looking at that as well, but I'll be looking at my technical factors most of the time. I look at my technical factors, but if my technical factors goes with the fundamentals, then that is good. It fuels up my positions if I'm in the trade, but I'll be mainly looking at my technical factors which I've just mentioned. Next one we have gold. So gold is pushing lower and we did not get any sort of condition, and if you look at this bullish engulfer that happened below 50 EMA, so that is not one of my condition that I look for my buy trades. From now price is pushing lower and heading towards the level of support. Now I've just done the little adjustment here on gold zone. So the zone here is 1889.31 goes up to 1907.01, a zone from where I look to enter my buy trades. Now if we have a push down to the zone here, only then I'll start to look for my buy trades with conditions like bullish engulfers or my double bottom entry conditions. Once we have that, we are good to go along. So for now I'm just looking for sell trades. Now we had new low. I want to see a pullback followed by bearish engulfers, and still gonna take short trades until the price hit the zone below I've just mentioned. Right here on silver is pushing lower, and it has rejected from the zone, but it fails to push higher from this area of value. Like I mentioned yesterday, it was not a major zone, a minor zone that is broken very easily, and now price is pushing lower. But I'll keep this zone here just to look for my retest, and that can be with two ways. One is aggressive entry with my fib tool, if you remember, from the low right here. So we can get a possible pullback to 50% retracement, which is not too far from here, and that can be a limit order for aggressive traders. And the targets will be 1 ATR. ATR is a number right up there. If you hover over this candle, ATR is 19, so 19 points will be your take profit, and exactly the same as your stop loss. If you want to go for a bigger target, you can add further 1 ATR. So that's an aggressive way to enter the trade. But I'll personally look for a less aggressive way, which is a pullback of few green candles followed by bearish engulfing pattern. That can happen at this area right here in blue, or that can happen below 50 EMA anywhere. We can still get a push up above this zone, and I don't want to confuse you with this zone. You can still remove this zone. I don't need to have this zone, but that is just to calculate the fib pullback. So I want to see a good pullback followed by my bearish engulfing pattern. Once we have that, I'm going to take short, only short, because the price is trading lower in a very nice downtrend, and I'm expecting a good pullback before the price will head lower. And the next zone to take your buy trades is right. I've done a little adjustment, which is 22.02 goes to 22.57, from where I look to enter my buy trades with conditions like bullish engulfers or my 382 candles. So keep an eye here. Once we have a condition, we are good to go long or short. I've just mentioned how you can enter your trades. Last one, we have crude oil is pushing higher nicely as expected, and now pushing towards a minor zone. Again, it is a minor zone. Right here the number in blue. Once the price hit the zone, I'm only expecting little pullback, not a big reversal. It can sometime go nicely, but I do not hold my trades from these minor trades. I only go 1 ATR, and ATR is the number right up there. Once the price hit this zone and give you a signal like bearish engulfers or double top conditions, I'll go 1 ATR for my target. If double top, I'll keep my stop loss above the top, take profit wherever you want to take it, or 1 ATR is your initial target. So have these zones on your charts. Once the price hit the zone, we're going to enter sell trade. For now, we're only going to look for buy trade after we have break above this high with a pullback followed by bullish engulfers, and keep on taking longs. If we have a condition here, sell here. If no condition, I'm expecting a price to head higher to the major level of resistance, from where I look for my counter reversal trades. So that's it for commodities, guys. Any questions, any confusion, you can always DM me on Instagram, but the links are in the description. If you're new, subscribe so that we can all trade together and trade efficiently. Hope you trade green the rest of the week. See you guys in the next video. Till then, take care.